Welcome back to the RTG. This is the penultimate episode of Season 6. We have some very important games between now and the end of the season with regards our attempts to stay in the Premier League for Season 7. We face 15th place Wolves to start, who are level on points with us with a game in hand. Then we have Newcastle, who are 11th. Aston Villa, who are 18th. Giant game. And then Arsenal, who are top of the table, although they're 4 points clear of Liverpool, and Liverpool have a game in hand, so the title race is still very much on as well. So it's all to play for at both ends of the table. Chelsea not really going to be challenging for top 4, though, are they? That's not really available. Although, to be fair, they could close it to within 5 points, I guess. Spurs and Chelsea aiming for that 5th spot, though. Certainly not going to be catching the top 6, are Everton or Bournemouth or Watford. So big gap between the top 6 and the rest of the league. But still the title is available. Still the top 4 could be available for a couple of other teams. And obviously the relegation zone is looking rather dangerous for us. We will play Wolves, sim Newcastle, I think, play Villa and play Arsenal. And then we shall wait and see what the table looks like at the end of the episode. There has been some growth in the squad in between the last episode and this. Abadia is now up to 78 rated. Campos is up to 84. And Rolls and Skip are now both 87 through the middle as well. Obviously missing Chris Mepham for the rest of the season. Or probably the majority of the rest of the season through that injury picked up at the end of the last episode. So hopefully we can still be firm defensively. And fingers crossed we can still get a decent result here away from home at Molineux. But Wolves will have Daniel Marlon up top, as you can see there, from the player stood there on the left. And if they've still got Adama in their starting lineup, then that front three, presumably they still play their 5-2-3, that front three is going to be very, very quick indeed. They are playing the 5-2-3 Wolves. Doherty, Benkovic, Nyanyo, Van Drongalen even, and Vinagre, Shaparenko, and Morgan Gibbs-White, Adama Traore, Daniel Marlon, and Pedro Neto as the front three. Johnny on the bench. Jamie Shackleton on the bench at Wolves now. He was at Bristol City on loan when we played Bristol City earlier in the save. Then, I think, played for Leeds, didn't he? When we played Leeds earlier in the save. Back at his parent club. And now, on the bench here against Wolves. We just can't seem to get away from Jamie Shackleton on the channel at the minute, can we? Obviously, that moment will live long in the history of this YouTube channel, I'm sure. Hopefully we can replicate it with something of similar delight and similar excitement at the end of this save, but we shall have to wait and see. Won't involve OK Reike, who of course is now leaving us to go to Schalke at the end of the season. If you missed that in the last episode, we had to accept a bid, or felt like it was the right thing to do to accept a bid. I can't catch Pedro Neto with Ollie Skip. Felt like it was the right thing to do to accept a bid from a side that is second in the Bundesliga and will be in the Champions League next year. I can't rightfully turn down the bid for OK Reike and make him play or continue to play for a relegation-threatened Premier League side. There is no way that he would not be expecting that bid to be accepted and for that move to go ahead if this were real life. We're not in a position to turn that bid down. It does mean that it makes the decision to change formation next season slightly easier. Although we would have a lower rated striker as our starting... Oh, good save, Stefan. A lower rated striker as our starting sole striker in a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. Morgan Gibbs-White. If he hits that anywhere else, that's 1-0 Wolves. Thankfully, he's smacked it straight at Zach Steffen, whose place at the club is also in question. We have not had much luck with goalkeepers in this save so far, have we? Ryan Schofield seemed like a decent acquisition to start, but then unfortunately just didn't prove to be that good a player. And, well, Stefan hasn't necessarily wowed us since joining the club. And we might be looking for another new goalkeeper next year, depending on how much money is available and where else we want to improve the squad as we head into Season 7. We might give Stefan until January next year before changing him. But Daniel Marlon with his first effort of the game, but that header, as he did a 360 in the air trying to jump for it, this physics engine, goes wide of the target. Nice turn by Adama, well blocked by Wilson, but still they come forward here. Working the ball about nicely, Wolves. Gibbs-White, oh what a through ball to Daniel Marlon. We've forced him wide. And we will clear it thanks to Cano's chest and hack away. Win that header, please. Oh, Abadia was trying to head that down to Jack Rolls in the middle. And he tried to hit it all the way back towards Ollie Skip. Adama's turned Todd Cantwell really well. Into Gibbs White. Oh, he's gone for the shot. Well held by Zach Steffen. Wasn't expecting him to go for the shot, to be fair. But comfortably dealt with in the end by the keeper. Collins will look for Cantwell. And Skip finds him again. Yeah, I've yet to have a single shot in this game, as you can see from those stats there. Try and work one here, though, if Abadia can make a run around the outside the defence, which he has done well. And on his left foot, he's just pulled that. You could tell as soon as the shot left his boot. It was going to drift wide of that far corner, unfortunately. Lovely spin to get away from the defence, but not far away, but it was always headed past the post. Gibbs White. Gone past him. Done really well there, Morgan Gibbs White. Daniel Marlon will look for him again. That's a nice first touch too. Oh no, what did to need to sneeze? Oh no, don't cost me a goal. Steffen with the save. Oh my god, I tried so hard to stifle that sneeze and probably pulled the worst face possible. Oh god, that nearly cost me a goal. I was like, no, don't sneeze. Jesus Christ. Oh, Cantwell's done brilliantly. We'll look for Abadia. And he's not done brilliantly and it'll be 0-0 at half time. Oh, that hurt my face. Through the gap, Abadia spins well. Well, that's fortuitous that it's gone back to Abadia there. Okereke is available. Rolls is running that channel. He was just onside, I think. He should have been. Pretty sure. No whistle yet, so must have been. Skip. Oh no, that was meant to go to Okereke. Oh, I'm desperate for him to have a big impact for us before he leaves. I'm sure he will have something to say about our survival in the Premier League. But he certainly hasn't been as influential this year as he was last. But to be fair, we're playing at a level higher this year than we were last. And this is a good move by Wolves. And Steffen drawn into the save to get it around the post. 10 minutes into this second period. Campos should clear this and has done so well. Neto nods that down though. Von John Galen. Nyanyo, all three centre-backs involved here. Benkovic as well. There's Pedro Neto again to Doherty. I read that, thank you. And now he's out of position. Abadia to Rolls. Can we look for Okereke through the gap? He's onside here. Okereke! Oh, went for the near post OP. And Rui Patricio has read it so well and denied us the goal. From the corner, Benkovic clears well. Cantwell into Rolls. Oh, cleared again by the Wolves backline. We're having... Oh, come on. How have you only picked out the one Wolves man with that header there, Pereira? That was really poor. We're competitive in this game, but neither side has been able to find the breakthrough yet, and both would be desperate for 3 points, because you'd say if we win this... Neto inside to Daniel Marlon. Here's Morgan Gibbs White. Oh... Thought that was going to end up in the back of the net as well. It's his last action on the field. Gibbs White. Cross to come in from Pedro Neto here. Not that good. And Cantwell will get rid. Right, come on, Jack. Please give me a counter-attack of dreams. No, it's not a dreamy one, is it? Here's Shaparenko. I'm expecting some sort of turn. He has gone out wide to Neto. Oh, how spawny do you want to get? Adama Traore back to Shaparenko again. Adama, don't foul him. Oh, couldn't change player quickly enough to then register a tackle. Shaparenko. Where's that going? Oh, wide, thankfully. Give me that. Great challenge by Skip. Rolls. Okereke. Abadia's made the run. Okereke's going to be there again if I need him, but Abadia buries it. Oh, redemption. Thank God. Abadia, the man of the moment. Fighting, of course, to be that sole striker in the new formation next year. Wonderful finish. Oh, Jesus Christ. You cannot underestimate how relieved I am. 1-1 against Wolves now. With 6 minutes to go. His 8th goal of the Premier League season. Rolls. Try and hold the man off. Oh, ref. He's just pulled me to the floor there. There's barely any time left in this game, but can we get ourselves one more chance to maybe win it? Skip will look for Okireke. Oh, and his touch will ruin everything. What was that as a first touch? Never mind then. It's going to be a 1-1 draw against Wolves. But to be honest, after that stupid fucking mistake, I'm so pleased to have not lost that I'm happy with a point. And it will be a point. Newcastle next, we will simulate. And then we shall play, because it's only just a few days down the road. After that, we shall play Aston Villa and Arsenal to try and get ourselves further away from the relegation zone. Liverpool win 4-0 against Sheffield United, and that will certainly keep them. Palomino will play in the next game. I'm not surprised to see some players in the team being slightly frustrated at the lack of first team opportunities this season. But once we get to the position where we're playing games in more competitions, as in when I've got European football, I am very much going to need the depth of squad. And whilst they are getting some first team football with the odd game here and there, these rotation players, they're not getting as much as obviously they would like. But if we can get something here against Newcastle, that would go a long way to appeasing their frustrations. Newcastle were 11th when we started the episode. And I was about to say, and Metcha could really stake a claim to battle alongside Aberdeen for that first team spot next year. Clark gets the goal to give us a 1-0 lead. Palomino then misses a penalty that will cost us the victory. I'm not the only one making mistakes, apparently. Cambridge 1, Newcastle 1. We are up to 15th with those 2 points, but we have played a game more than everyone below us and 2 more than Burnley. But vitally, Aston Villa, Brentford and Sheffield United have also lost every game they've played so far in this episode. So beat Villa in this next game, and I reckon that's us safe. Kalinitz in goal for Villa. Gilbert, Engels, Konsa and Target. Calvin Phillips holding. Stengs, Moncayola. Aaron Ramsey in the midfield again, and Rashaan Hepburn Murphy up top. Aaron Ramsey and Green on the left. All right. Well, Villa are in the relegation zone for a reason. Let's ensure that they stay there. There's Okireke. I just need a little bit of space. Go on, Jack. Oh, beautifully done. Jack rolls. Bury that, please. Oh, great save by the keeper. It just bobbled in front of Jack there, and he couldn't get a decent connection on it. Campos with the delivery from the corner. Oh, Cano was underneath it. It's going to fall to Ollie Skip. Ah, Nathan Collins, I don't fancy from there. Rolls. Oh, no. Cano just backed away. I was hoping he'd show some attacking intent there and just stay forward. Thankfully, it's our throw. Campos can pull this back here to Ollie Skip on the edge of the box. Abadias through that gap. Played in by Cantwell, who's turned well on his left foot this time. That one was definitely on target. Was saved again by the keeper, though, looking for another headed opportunity from the corner, but that is a long way over. Where's Ramsey going to go? Oh, inside there. And there's a good runner there, but I'm trying not to let them through to him. Stengs, which way he's going to go. Okay, switched from one wing to the other. Matt Target will bring it down, and Pereira Rock will win it off him. Now this time, we won't do the 1-2 immediately out wide and give the ball away. And actually done well on that occasion. Okay, Reike. Just, trying to nod that ahead of Aberdeen. I just can't get my attacking flow so far in this game. Hepburn Murphy out to Target again. Keeps pushing a long way forward from left back. So there is going to be gaps in their back line. Should we be able to get the ball up the other end. But they'll have a corner here. And Wilson can only force it behind for that. Away, please. Decent-ish header. Ramsey knocks that down. Stengs back out wide to Moncayola. Gilbert gives that straight to Campos. And we have the opportunity to switch to play and build down the right. Pereira Rock. Oh, it's Ollie Skip. I needed the pace of Campos. Oh, but Ollie Skip's done wonders. Never again will I question Ollie Skip's ability to create something down the wing. And rolls. Similar position to earlier. Oh, right. The challenge initially from Konsa, but can't get the shot away. And then at the second attempt, still can't get the shot away. Rolls. Campos. Just knocked that back. Nicely done. Fire it into the middle. Okireke around the corner. Rolls. Still doesn't have his goal, but might do from the spot. Aaron Ramsey gives away the penalty and a yellow card for the former Arsenal and Juventus man. And we will have something from the spot. The replay. I got the shot away. Did he foul me? After the shot had come in. I mean, if I get the shot away like that, I have to say, I'm not sure whether that's a pen or not. Oh, and the keeper's kept it out. Kalinitz down really well. That was into the corner there from Jack Rolls. And the keeper's done wonderfully. Can we win that header with Cantwell? We can. Rolls again. Oh, Jesus. It's not clicked for me offensively, has it? Stings to Phillips. Switch now to Green. And here's Ramsey in the middle. Nice little back heel. That's done well. Oh, I don't like this. These 1-2s just keep me changing player and not actually able to ever close the man down. The shot in the end is poor and easily dealt with by Stefan. That's a lovely bowl out there to Campos, who will go for a 1-2. They read it though. Not that forward to Rolls. Abadir is here with me. Cantwell is on that far side. I just need to find him. Which we can't do. Ah, come on. It's just not working for me offensively today. I'm going to take Cantwell off and bring the extra pace of Clark on to try and make a difference. Okereke's been quiet again, so I'm going to bring Harvey Nibbs on. Obviously, and Metzer currently suspended after that red card in the simulated game. There's been some call for Skip to be dropped for Bissouma, actually, in recent episodes. But I'm quite happy to continue on with Skip, as he's going to be our longer-term central midfielder. I want to see him grow more so than just Bissouma be in there, putting in slightly better performances. Not like Skippy's performing horribly. Here's Hepburn Murphy, though, on loan at Cambridge United a couple of seasons ago. Get to that. Oh, Stefan's held it nicely, actually, and we'll bowl this out. There is a man there. Rolls. Looks for Okereke. Arriving here. No, why have you paused? Oh, my computer started loading something. What are you doing, PC? The drawbacks of using PC FIFA at times. Campos will look for Abadir, who's made a great run and found well and finishes. Not quite as well as he needed to. I tell you what, their keeper's keeping them in this, Aston Villa. Kalinitz putting in some great stops to deny us goals. Collins! Over the bar again. Into Clark. Had to turn and come centrally. Abadir could use Clark again. Oh, that's worked really well. And space here for Rolls. He's been denied a goal so many times. And again! Kalinitz! Go away! This keeper! He just will not concede. Crying out loud. Get in the back of the net, please. But I need to be wary of that run there. That's all I'm concerned about at the moment. Target has a couple of options, one of which is to turn inside straight to Pereira Rock. And now a counter could be on if Nibbs' touch was better. So it wasn't. If we lose this game, my God. I come stuck with Ollie Skip on the man that was with me there. Oh, no, and he's now going to score. Blocking Ollie Skip off when I'm trying to defend. And the man in the end to turn it home as well. I can't believe it. All of the chances we've had at the other end. You see me stuck on him. So I change play and try and get myself into a position. Oh, come on, man. Steven Skibierski off the bench with 6 minutes to go. With a massive goal and probable victory for Aston Villa. Their goalkeeper will certainly get man of the match now, surely. Unless we can find an... Well, I mean, even if we find an equaliser, he's probably going to get man of the match, isn't he? Arriving late is Skip. And a 1-2. Campos. No, it's not what I needed when I needed it. But Nibbs has won it back and then lost it again. Oh, my God. Nothing is going my way. Throw to Ethan Clark. Abadir is there. Found well. Edge of the box is Skip. Onside here is Campos. Turns well. Brilliant tackle, though. There's so many Aston Villa men in the way. That's going to be a free kick, surely on the edge of the box. Now is the time for Jack Rolls to finally get his goal in this game, surely. From 21 yards. We'll pop it about there. With a little bit of top spin. A green timed! Kalinitz! Fuck off! Oh, win that header. 2 minutes added on the end of the game. I need to get this forward. No! Oh, shit in hell. 1-0 Aston Villa. And purely thanks to their goalkeeper. The best goalkeeping display we have seen for a very long time. Highlights. Save Kalinitz. Save Kalinitz. Save Kalinitz. Save Kalinitz. Save Kalinitz. Fuck! What the hell? Jeez, Jack Roll's got an 8. Please tell me, Callan, it's 7.5 with 8 saves. Almost all absolutely saving a goal. Or denying me a clear... Oh, my God. How have we not won that game 4-0 or 4-1? Just can't get any luck right now. We don't lack solutions. I had solutions there. It's just that the goalkeeper was unbelievable. We were unlucky. Very unlucky that he was in that form. Was Aston Villa the better team? No, certainly not the better team. We were the better team. They just had the better goalkeeper. Oh, I can't believe it. What else could I have done in that game to try and score other than tuck the penalty away? Nibs, stay grounded. I don't know. Great work. Oh, great. We've sold enough shirts now. Buzzing. And Metz is back from suspension for the game against Arsenal. We are... 5 points above the drop, but everybody below us has a game in hand. It is still in our hands, but it just gets more and more nerve-wracking as time goes on. How have I not won that game against Aston Villa? Please tell me down below, because I cannot tell you how Kalinitz has done that. LA Galaxy offering for Cano. No. Go away. Cano's up to 77 now. Has he just grown in today's episode? He has, with some training. Cano up to 77 as well. Continual growth throughout the squad. That's good news. Arsenal next then. Is everybody going to be caught up player-wise? I don't want the Paraguay international job. Thank you very much. Go away. Is everybody going to have caught up? We're playing on the Sunday. They have. Oh, and Villa have lost. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. So, whilst this game against Arsenal will now put us again a further game ahead, we are still 5 points clear of Aston Villa. Time is running out. Arsenal are second and can go top again. They've lost for a second time. They can go top again if they beat us here. Presumably when they beat us here. Didn't think this was going to be as big a game as it is, but I suppose every game for us now is a cup final. Not that past experience of those is very good either. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so stressed. Arsenal's starting lineup. Bernd Leno in goal. Callum Chambers, Saliba, Elvedi and Reguilon at left back. Guendouzi and Torreira in the middle. Sancho, Talisca and Thomas Lemar starting now, not on the bench, with Eddie Nketiah through the middle up top. Lacazette on the bench. Oyarzabal on the bench. Kieran Tierney and Renan Lodi there as substitute left backs if they need them. Loads of left backs, Arsenal. Loads of quality left backs as well. Strange decision by them to sign so many, but perhaps they needed the squad depth. Thomas Lemar, I expect to be a very difficult player to deal with on their left-hand side of the attack. But I'm praying... Oh, Jadon Sancho is not exactly going to be easy on the other side either, is he? Arsenal clearly have made improvements to their squad in this save, and it is working for them as they're challenging for the Premier League title. But they're to be 1-0 down. What a finish, Abadia. The man whose name translates as Abby in Spanish gives us a 1-0 lead at the new Abadia. Back into Sancho Guendouzi. Sancho Guendouzi again. And Nketiah has got options. Looks to lift it beautifully to Thomas Lemar, who was offside, thankfully. Sancho ended up on the floor in the middle. And there might have been a penalty decision to be made there, but marginally, but the correct call to flag him offside there. We will stay 1-0 in front in the 16th minute. Nobody has offered himself in way of support there. That's a nice turn. Little back heel. I was hoping Rolls would make a run around the outside of me. He didn't, but this is going well so far. And okay, Reiki. Oh, very nearly found. Get to that first. Well done, Cano. Skip. Rolls. Okie Reiki through the gap. Oh, the angle's not with me. I'm just trying to keep the ball twisting and turning away from everybody. Abadia, he I think was offside. Oh, and is so. Lemar forward to Eddie Nketiah. Talisca making moves. He's got a number of options. Eddie Nketiah nicely picked off by Collins. Just not good enough offensively so far, Arsenal. This stinks of another big team beating in typical FIFA style, where they have by far the better team, but just underperform and don't get the result they should. Thomas Lemar lays this across here to Guendouzi. Oh, who's turned me well. Maybe it doesn't stink of a big FIFA team underperforming. At least Matteo Guendouzi's not underperforming. That's a hell of a goal. Picks it up 35 yards out. Sprints past one and then buries it. Top bins on his left foot. All right. Calm down. Only his second goal of the season. I bet it's the best one he scored this season. Might even be the best one he scored in his life. Oh, 1-1. Wilson. Cantwell. To Will. Oh, what is that? Excuse me, Marcus. I can't really explain to you that pass. I aimed it at my man and he's kicked it straight to the Arsenal guy. Lemar. Oh, he's done me with a drop of the shoulder. No, not near post OP. Oh, Eddie Nketiah nearly at the second bite of the cherry, but really was a tight angle. Wasn't able to squeeze it home, thankfully. Still 1-1 as we push towards half-time. I'm not going to get to that, but wouldn't let me cancel the run. Talisca. Eddie Nketiah gets that first Campos. He hasn't, and Lemar continue to try and build something here for the Gunners. Reguilon at left back. Give me that. Yes, Campos. Really nicely done. Here's Rolls in there to Abadia. All right, let's go back here to Rolls again. Reiki. Oh, decent footwork. Abadia's through that gap. He's found well. We're looking to lift it over Leno and can't. Oh, and he gets to the loose ball. Nearly restoring our lead on the brink of half-time. We'll be level at the break. Given away. Straight to Cantwell. Abadia. Rolls of Arsenal just signed their own death warrant here. Abadia will turn. Ah. Perhaps I should have tried to lay that back rather than going for the shot. A little bit of tunnel vision from me and Agustin Abadia there. They're getting risky at the back, Arsenal. Looking like they might be doing a Chesnoid if they keep that up. Abadia, oh, trying to just lay that off into the path of Rolls. They might well be doing a Chesnoid. Okereke, good save by Leno. Who's going to get to that first? It's Saliba. Knocked down and around. And Cantwell, saved by Leno again. Corner to come in from that far side. Campos delivers, looking for the goal to give us the lead again. But it won't be coming for now. Reguilon again. Talisca. Dug out the cross. Cano clears, but finds only Guendouzi, who scored there first. Might be looking to score them a second. Still. Oh, the footwork. Well intercepted by Cano. But it's going to fall back to Arsenal here. And Nketiah played in. Good save with the feet of Zach Steffen. Oh, unable to keep the ball out, even though he actually crossed the line there, the goalkeeper. Right, counter-attack. Wilson. I see Campos actually making moves on that far side. I'll use the right back first. I didn't feel like I could actually get it to him without finding an Arsenal man if I tried the initial straight swap. Okereke to Rolls. Turn. Oh, fouled maybe? No, Guendouzi is running things in the midfield in this game, isn't he? Great game for the Frenchman, but unfortunately, oh, come on. Unfortunately for him, he's not been able to find his team go 2-1 up, despite the fact that his individual performance deserves it, and he's trying to score that second goal himself as well. Trying to do everything here, Guendouzi. It's not working for him so far, though, and I'd be thrilled with a point against Arsenal, but it could yet be more. Here's Jadon Sancho, lofted in as Port. Just get rid with Pereira Rock. Oh, and Guendouzi, after all my praising of him, just ignored that and let it go straight past him. That would be my free kick. Just ignored it and let it go straight past him too. The Cambridge United man. I mean, thank you, but I really understand why he's done that. Right, Wilson, I need the defender. It's not even a defender, it's Jadon bloody Sancho. Oh, come on. He might as well be a defender with intercepting like that. 7 minutes to go. Do not concede now, cheers. Eddie Nketiah back to Jadon Sancho. Oh, trying to just jockey and wait and see which way he was going to go. Here's Chambers through to Jadon Sancho again. Here's Guendouzi. Nketiah. Don't like the way this is opening up for Arsenal. Guendouzi. No! Oh, you spawn bags! How lucky do Arsenal want to get? I'm going to lose another game I deserve to get something from. And it had to be fucking Guendouzi. Oh, Jesus. Lovely run. The first shot is blocked. And it just stays right at his feet. couldn't have fallen kinder for him. Arsenal 2, Cambridge 1 in the 88th minute. How is your luck when you're at the bottom of the table? Things just don't go your way. Oh, I can't believe it. Nketiah played in behind. I think he's offside. He better be offside. Is it to be 3-1? No, it's not. He was offside. But the time wasted with that will ensure that I don't get another opportunity to get the ball forwards and score a second of my own. 84th minute, we concede against Villa and lose. 88th minute, we concede against Arsenal and lose. I definitely deserved something from the Villa game. I feel like I deserved something from that game too, but tomorrow's episode, as the season closes, is going to be so nervy trying to stay in the division. Campos is happy, thankfully. For the first time, he's not complaining about the amount of first team football he is or isn't getting. I'll advance as far as the next game here at the end of this episode to see what the situation with the league table is, as we have 4 games to go in this Premier League season. There's an international break in between, so we will have an extra week's break. We start with Everton, I think that was, wasn't it? We've still got other teams around us to play at the end of the season, as well as one game against someone in the top few. Everton were chasing, weren't they? The top few, but they weren't there. Oh no, it's Everton, Southampton, Brentford, West Ham. So, Southampton, Brentford, West Ham. Oh, Sheffield United have replaced Brentford in 19th, and Brentford replaced them at the bottom of the table. Southampton is 16th. We have a game in hand on them. That's huge. We've gone from... Oh, God, we're 2 points above the drop. We're 2 points above the drop, but now we have the game in hand. West Ham have shot up to 11th. They were there or thereabouts. Everton are 7th. So, I think I have to sim the Everton game, don't I, really? They're the ones that are most likely to beat us. In fact, I might just do that here at the end of this episode, and we'll just have 3 played games tomorrow. I might as well, considering I'm here now. So, Everton away, and then it's Southampton, West Ham, and Brentford to end the season tomorrow. Alvaro Morata gives Everton a 1-0 lead. Eva Banega picking up a yellow card. Cano doing the same. I'd love it if we could get a goal to equalise at Goodison Park. Santi Mina on for... No, it's Yerry Mina, isn't it? On for Stark at the back. Leon Davies, of all people, off the bench to equalise for us. And we do get a point against the Toffees. So then... Oh no, everybody else has still continued to play. So as we reach the Southampton game, we are 3 points above the drop zone with 3 games to play. Villa, however, only have 2 games to play, and goal difference is heavily stacked in our favour. But if they're to catch us up, we're going to have to lose the games, so it could sway the other way. We have Brentford 20th, Southampton now 14th, but we still have a game in hand on them, and West Ham, who have actually managed to rocket themselves up to 10th, but that means they're in good form. It means they won't be easy to play against. We start tomorrow with the Saints. Then it'll be the Hammers, then the Bees. Join me tomorrow for a relegation relegation season finale. I think we'll stay up, but it's not for sure. We shall wait and see. I'll see you tomorrow.